AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Texas Longhorns. Great to have Holly Rowe join us, reporting from the sidelines. Holly.
Coach Venables told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And the Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. His leg's still churning. Won't go down. He'll be tackled at the 21. By the coverage team. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he checks it down to the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
But once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. And he'll drop back here on third down. With the catch, it's Brown. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms. On the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action here on first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away. This will be third and short, the 7th play of the opening drive. Press coverage. Downfield, it's Manning. Tries to get it to the running back. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw again. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He goes out of bounds. They move the ball to the 20.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
The Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they put 6 more on the board.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Mateer. Here comes the pressure. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Contact as he threw it. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense.
Oh, they had it. He had all sorts of open room. They're throwing the ball short of the chains here on fourth down, expecting some run after the catch, and it was there. I think this wide receiver just got excited, and he was thinking about that run before he actually secured the ball. And now it's going to be first down going the other way. That is a massive mistake. He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
Heads up, offense is now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
This is a matchup that favors this offense. The wide receiver is in man-to-man. You've got to attack with him against that defender. And the quarterback sees it, good recognition, and then it's just about execution. He throws a really good ball. I love that he was able to layer it over the defender and get it to that wide receiver for a big completion.
Motion now from the tight end. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Motion by the back, defense better adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
Pulls it in. It's Harris. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
To the air. It's Mateer. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Hands it off from the gun. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Breaking tackles. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice...
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he stopped at the 18. But Turner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Back to pass. It's Manning. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas. Breaks away to the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Mateer. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quick throw to the left. Catch made by the big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you've got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Timeout taken by Texas. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
We always talk about a pass rusher having a great motor, and this is a great example of that on the edge. This defensive end, he didn't beat him right away, but it's just the effort to sustain the rush that ultimately gets home. Beautiful job right there, and a nice job by this secondary covering up those easy, quick throws.
Coming after him. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Now the Longhorns are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they got remaining here in the first half.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver or the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic.
He's got some space. Look out. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This guy is in complete control right now. He doesn't love what he sees down the field, and he sees an opening for his legs, and he's able to take it. He gets the line to gain, and then he slides and avoids the hit. A++. This quarterback's playing at a very high level.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a crease. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Breaks free. He might be gone.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they jump on top here in the second half.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Went after, up and good. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fired cornered into a tight window and picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that is exactly how to stop these quarterback-designed runs. You've got to be aggressive up front and win your one-on-ones. Look at these guys, these defensive linemen. They are winning. They're getting into the backfield. There's nowhere to go for this quarterback.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
The field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. So a nice throw by the quarterback who's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can you make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gain the first down yardage. The Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, a play like that is all set up because of the first down success. When it's second and short as a quarterback, you don't have to force the ball down the field. You can just work your progressions and allow the defense to dictate where the ball goes. Here, he finds his running back. It's an easy completion, and they move the chains. This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Back to throw. It's Mateer.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain. I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice gain.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. time it's complete. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Sooners, as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking to pass, it's Manning. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're off.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Ball comes loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Longhorns. A huge defensive score.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their 2nd score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. To throw, it's Mateer. He fires it down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback operating an empty set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. He pulls in the catch. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Sategna. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the 4th quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
Bringing pressure. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Finds his man. It's Smothers. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. They continue to roll up the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
He's got space. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled in the tackle.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit. And now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Zips it down the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Looking for a gap, it's Smothers. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, even though they will have a home field advantage, Coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. With some pre-snap eye candy.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Breaking free on the right. Touchdown, Canes. They draw first blood in this national title game. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm? This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield. backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Touchdown, Hurricanes! This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Canes looking to run some tempo here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first. These are are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Here's the second down play. Here comes a handoff. Powering through a tackle. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. One pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
In the red area, it's Fletcher. Got an opening here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good, and they are winning the line of scrimmage.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I was telling you all week how impressed I was with these linebackers, and they're showing it right here. Look at him get into the backfield immediately, and a quick stop, beautiful tackle.
Nowhere to go. That ball not loose. The defense has got it. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. You make the tackle. That's going to be the final play of the first quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Georgia. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Might have to try the extra point.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the Canes will crank up the tempo.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
With a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And this time it's complete. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. The Hurricanes will try to keep this drive moving. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
He'll hand it off. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Miami. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Big throw with the quarterback off the RPO. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for it.
Locates the tight end, is complete. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. It's a loss back to the 6.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
The 4th down completion to the running back. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Extra point try coming now.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 2nd down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Now the Bulldogs take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Hurricanes will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. The shotgun running play call. Fighting them off. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive gain for this offense.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll be stopped after a gain of 3. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running play called on 3rd and short. Breaking into the clear. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a quick grab.
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense in this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on 4th. And here inside of 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
The offense stays on the field. Already converted once on 4th down in this drive. They're going for it again. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Canes. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. On first down, it's play action. Snags the quick throw. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang.
Makes the catch and has space. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Back to throw again. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Georgia now operating in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off. Getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. 2nd and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Stockton. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Look out, whole different game now. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping into throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Refusing to be stopped in this play. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab. It's Vaughn. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch there. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Touchdown, Hurricanes! This quarterback on fire today. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. So now Miami will use their first timeout.